My child, please come and sit with me. I have something very important to tell you, something that will bring peace to your heart. I am not here to make you afraid. I am not here to point out your mistakes or make you feel small. I am here to wrap you in love, to hold you close, and to share a truth that has already been decided in heaven. This truth is simple but powerful: you are loved. You are safe. You are forgiven. You have spent so much time wondering if you are good enough. Maybe you've stayed awake at night, thinking about your life, your choices, your mistakes. Maybe you've asked yourself if you're worthy of love, if your failures have made you unlovable. I see you in those quiet moments. I know the tears you've cried when no one else was watching. I hear the thoughts you've kept hidden, the ones you were too afraid to say out loud. I know the weight you've carried in your heart, the fear that you've fallen too far to be loved again. But I am here to tell you something wonderful. Someone very powerful has looked at your life. Not just a person, but the one who made you, the one who knows everything about you. This is not someone who only sees the outside. The things you show the world are like your smiles, your hard work, or the way you try to be strong. No, this is someone who sees all of you. He sees the parts you hide, the moments you feel ashamed of, the nights you couldn't sleep because your heart was heavy, the times you felt alone, like no one understood you. He sees the secrets you've kept, the pain you've carried, the dreams you've buried because you thought they were impossible. He knows every single detail of your life, every choice, every stumble, every tear. And do you know what he did when he saw all of this? He didn't turn away. He didn't shake his head or walk away in disappointment. Instead, he smiled. He opened his arms wide. And he said, with a voice full of love, "This one is mine. Yes, my child, you belong to him. You are his. And he has made a decision about you, a decision that cannot be changed. It's not a decision based on what you've done or what you haven't done. It's not a decision that depends on you being perfect. It's a decision made in heaven, by the one who loves you more than you can imagine. And that decision is grace. Grace is a beautiful word, but maybe you're not sure what it means. Let me explain it in a simple way. Grace means you are loved, even when you make mistakes. Grace means you are not punished for the things you've done wrong. Grace means you get another chance, not because you worked hard enough to earn it, but because love has chosen you. Grace is like a gift you didn't ask for, but it's given to you anyway, because the one who gives it wants you to have it. This grace is yours. It's not something you have to fight for. It's not something you have to prove yourself worthy of. It's already been decided. The highest court in heaven has looked at your life, and the verdict is clear: you are forgiven. You are free. No one can argue against this decision. No one can take it away. Not the voices in your head that tell you you're not enough. Not the people who have judged you unfairly. Not even your own doubts can change what heaven has said. Let me say it again, because I want you to really hear it: you are loved. You are safe. You are forgiven. This is not a promise that might change someday. It's not a love that depends on you being perfect. It's a love that is stronger than anything you've ever known. It's stronger than your fears, bigger than your shame, louder than any voice that has ever told you you're not good enough. You might be wondering how this can be true. How can someone so powerful, someone who knows everything about you, still love you? How can he look at your mistakes and still call you his own? That's the beauty of this love. It's not like the love you find in the world. The world's love can be fragile. It can come and go. It can depend on what you do or how you act. But heaven's love is different. It's steady. It's strong. It doesn't change, no matter what. This love doesn't keep a list of your mistakes, like someone counting coins. It doesn't hold your failures against you. It doesn't write your name in sand that washes away with the waves. Instead, it writes your name in light, a bright, beautiful light that never fades. This light shines even when you feel lost. It reaches into the darkest places of your heart and says, you are not alone. You are loved. Come home. I know your life hasn't always been easy. The world can be a hard place. People can be unkind. Maybe you've been hurt by words or actions. Maybe you've been judged unfairly, made to feel small, or pushed aside. Maybe there were times when you felt like no one saw you, like no one cared. I know there were days when you wanted to give up, nights when you wished someone would notice your pain. But heaven saw you. Heaven always saw you. Even when you felt invisible, you were never forgotten. Even when you felt abandoned, you were never alone. Angels were watching over you, guarding you, whispering to your heart that you are loved. The one who made you was always calling you home, even when you couldn't hear his voice. This decision about you, this verdict of grace here, was not made lightly. It wasn't rushed or careless. It came after seeing everything about you. Every moment of your life was laid bare before the one who knows all things. Every choice, every mistake, every tear, every hope. And still, he chose grace. He chose mercy. He chose love. You might wonder why. Why would someone so powerful choose to love you like this? Why would he forgive you instead of punishing you? Why would he believe in you, even when you struggle to believe in yourself? That's the mystery of the one who made the stars. His love is not like ours. It's deeper, wider, higher than anything we can understand. It's a love that doesn't make sense by the world's rules, but it's the truest thing in the universe. This love says you are enough, just as you are. It says your mistakes don't define you. It says your story isn't over because of your past. It says you are being made new, day by day, with kindness and care. This love is patient with you. It doesn't get tired of you. It doesn't give up when you stumble. It walks with you, holds your hand, and helps you find your way. I want you to think about something. Every time you tried to do something good, even when it was harder, heaven saw it. every time you said sorry and meant it with your heart, heaven heard it. Every time you got back up after falling, every time you kept going even when you were tired, heaven was cheering for you. The one who made you whispered, "Look at my brave child. Look at how strong they are. You have been braver than you know. You have been stronger than you think. You have done better than you give yourself credit for. And now, it's time to rest in the truth of what heaven has given you. You don't have to fight to prove yourself anymore. You don't have to carry guilt like a heavy chain around your neck. You don't have to live in fear that you're not enough. The case is closed. The decision is final. The verdict is grace. This grace means you are free to start again. Not just one time, but as many times as you need. That's what makes this love so beautiful. It never runs out. It never gets tired of you. It's the for you every morning, every evening, every moment of your life. It's the when you feel strong, and it's the when you feel weak. It's the when you succeed, and it's the when you fail. I know it might feel scary to believe this. It's okay to feel afraid. New things can feel strange, like stepping into a place you've never been before. But I promise you, you are not alone. I am here with you. I will walk with you as you step into this new day, this new way of seeing yourself. I will remind you of this truth when you forget. I will comfort you when doubts creep in. I will hold your hand when the road feels hard. There will be voices that try to pull you back. Voices that remind you of your past. Voices that tell you you're not worthy. Voices that say you don't deserve this love. But those voices do not speak for heaven. They do not know the truth. Heaven says you are clean. Heaven says you are chosen. Heaven says you are loved. And that love is stronger than any voice that tries to tear you down. Let me tell you more about this love. It's not just a feeling. It's not something that comes and goes like the wind. It's a promise, a truth, a reality that holds you together even when everything else falls apart. This love is like a river that never stops flowing. It's like a light that never goes out. It's like a home that is always waiting for you, no matter how far you've wandered. This love sees you as you are, and it loves you completely. It doesn't ask you to be perfect. It doesn't demand that you have all the answers. It just asks you to come as you are, with your hopes, your fears, your scars, your dreams. It says, you are enough. It says, you are mine. I want you to imagine something for a moment. Imagine a courtroom, a big, grand place where every detail of your life is known. Every choice you've made, every word you've spoken, every thought you've had, it's all there, laid out before the judge. You might feel afraid, thinking that this judge will see your mistakes and turn away. But instead, something amazing happens. The judge looks at you, not with anger, but with kindness. He sees everything, and he still smiles. He stands up, opens his arms, and says, "This one is mine. This one is loved. This one is forgiven." That's what grace looks like. It's not about earning forgiveness. It's not about being good enough. It's about being loved by the one who made you, the one who sees you, the one who chooses you every single day. Maybe you're thinking, but I've made so many mistakes. I've hurt people. I've failed. How can this be true? Let me tell you something important. Your mistakes do not have the final word. Your failures do not define you. Your past is not your future. The one who loves you has already decided that you are worth saving, worth loving, worth forgiving. And his decision is final. This doesn't mean life will always be easy. The world can still be hard. People can still be unkind. There will be days when you feel tired, days when you doubt yourself. But even on those days, the truth remains the same: you are loved. You are held. You are being made new. Every step you take, you are walking in grace. Every breath you breathe, you are breathing in mercy. Every moment you live, you are living in the light of heaven's love. This love is not something you have to hold on to tightly, as if it might slip away. It's something that holds on to you. It's something that carries you, even when you feel too weak to keep going. I want you to hold on to this truth: you are not who you were. You are not defined by what went wrong. You are not limited by what was broken. You are a miracle in motion, a soul being shaped by love, a child of heaven who is being made new. Day by day, grace is working in you. It's turning your pain into wisdom. It's turning your tears into strength. It's turning your broken places into something beautiful. One day, you will look back and see how far you've come. You'll see how the hard moments taught you to be strong. You'll see how the waiting made you patient. You'll see how the love of heaven carried you through every storm. But for now, just rest in this moment. Rest in the truth that you are loved. Rest in the promise that you are forgiven. Rest in the grace that holds you close. You might be wondering what to do next. How do you live in this grace? How do you walk in this love? It's simpler than you think. Start by believing it. Let yourself believe that you are loved, not because of what you do, but because of who you are. Let yourself believe that you are forgiven, not because you earned it, but because grace is a gift. Let yourself believe that you are enough, just as you are. Then, take a step forward. It doesn't have to be a big step. It can be small, like a prayer, a moment of gratitude, a kind word to someone else. Every step you take in this love is a step toward healing, toward hope, toward the person you were made to be. And when you stumble, because you will, we all do, don't be afraid. Grace is there to catch you. Love is there to lift you up. The one who made you is there to say, try again. I'm with you. You are not on trial anymore. You don't have to defend yourself. You don't have to prove your worth. The judge has spoken, and his verdict is love. His verdict is mercy. His verdict is grace. So stand up, my child. Not with fear, but with peace. Walk forward, not with shame, but with hope. You are not who you were. You are who you are becoming, O beloved child, a miracle in motion, a soul held by heaven. I will be with you, always. I will remind you of this truth when you forget. I will hold you close when you feel lost. I will walk with you through every moment, every day, every step of your journey. You are loved. You are safe. You are forgiven. This is the truth. This is the promise. This is the grace that holds you forever. Rest in it. Believe it. Live in it. You are mine. Always. My child, as you sit with these words, let them settle deep within your heart. The truth of heaven's grace is not just a message to hear, it's a gift to hold, a light to carry, and a hope to share. This journey of understanding that you are loved, forgiven, and chosen is not meant to end here. It's a beginning, a new chapter that invites you to step forward with courage, to rest in peace, and to let this love shape every part of your life. As you embrace this grace, I want to invite you to do something more. Reflect on what this means for you, let it spark hope in your soul, and share your heart with others. If these words have touched you, if they've lifted your spirit or reminded you of your worth, take a moment to like this message and leave a comment to share your thoughts. Your voice matters, and your story can inspire someone else to find the same peace you're discovering now. Let's pause for a moment and think about what this grace really means. It's not just a word, it's a promise that changes everything. It's the promise that you don't have to carry the weight of your past anymore. It's the promise that your mistakes don't get to write the end of your story. It's the promise that the one who made you sees you, knows you, and loves you with a love that never fades. This love is like a river that keeps flowing, no matter how dry the ground around you feels. It's like a light that shines through every storm, guiding you back home. It's like a warm embrace that holds you close, even when the world feels cold. This grace is yours, not because you earned it, but because you are loved. And that love is enough to carry you through every moment of your life. As you think about this, I want you to imagine what it would feel like to truly believe you are enough. Not because you've done everything right, but because you are seen and chosen by the one who made the stars. Imagine waking up each morning knowing that you don't have to prove yourself. Imagine walking through your day without the weight of guilt or shame pressing down on you. Imagine looking in the mirror and seeing not your mistakes, but the light of heaven shining in your eyes. This is what grace does, so it sets you free. It gives you permission to breathe, to hope, to dream again. It whispers to your heart, you are mine, and I am with you always. But this grace is not just for you to keep to yourself. It's a gift that grows when you share it. When you let this love fill your heart, it spills over into the world around you. It shows up in the way you smile at a stranger, the way you forgive someone who hurt you, the way you keep going even when life is hard. This grace is meant to be a light that shines through you, touching others who need to hear this same truth. That's why I'm asking you to take a moment to like this message and share your thoughts in a comment. Maybe you'll write about how these words made you feel. Maybe you'll share a moment when you felt this grace in your life. Maybe you'll simply say, "I needed this today." Whatever you write, your words can be a spark of hope for someone else. They can remind another soul that they, too, are loved and forgiven. Let me tell you something important: your story matters. Every part of it, are the joys, the sorrows, the victories, the struggles, has a place in this beautiful tapestry of grace. When you share even a small piece of your heart, you're adding to the light that heaven is shining into the world. You're saying to someone else, "You're not alone." You're showing them that grace is real, that love is possible, that help is alive. Your comment, your like, your willingness to engage with this message, it's not just a small action. It's a way of joining hands with others who are walking this same journey, a way of saying, "We're in this together." I know it might feel scary to share your thoughts. Maybe you're worried about what others will think. Maybe you're not sure if your words are important enough. But let me remind you, you don't have to have all the answers. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be you. Heaven doesn't ask for perfection, it asks for your heart. And when you share your heart, even in a simple comment, you're letting heaven's light shine through you. You're letting others see that grace is not just a story, it's a truth that changes lives. Think about the people in your life who need to hear this message. Maybe it's a friend who's been struggling, feeling like they've failed too many times to be loved. Maybe it's a family member who's carrying guilt they don't know how to let go of. Maybe it's a stranger who will read your comment and feel a spark of hope for the first time in a long time. By liking this message and leaving a comment, you're not just responding to these words, so you're passing them on. You're becoming a messenger of grace, a carrier of light, a voice of love. And that is a powerful thing. Let's talk about what it means to live in this grace every day. It's not always easy, I know. The world can be loud, full of voices that try to pull you back into fear or shame. There will be days when you forget this truth, when you feel like you're back in that courtroom, waiting for a verdict. But here's the beautiful thing, the verdict has already been given. It's grace. It's love. It's forgiveness. And that verdict will never change. No matter how many times you stumble, no matter how many times you doubt, the one who loves you is still there, still smiling, still saying, "You are mine." When those hard days come, I want you to remember this moment. Remember the feeling of these words wrapping around you like a warm blanket. Remember the truth that you are loved, not because of what you do, but because of who you are. And when you feel that truth slipping away, come back to this message. Read it again. Let it remind you of the grace that holds you. And then, share it with someone else. Like this message to let others know it's worth reading. Leave a comment to tell the world how this grace has touched your life. Your words could be the lifeline someone else needs to hold on to. Living in grace also means being kind to yourself. You've spent so much time judging yourself, wondering if you're good enough, worrying about your mistakes. But grace says you don't have to do that anymore. Grace says you can forgive yourself, just as heaven has forgiven you. Grace says you can take a deep breath and let go of the guilt you've been carrying. This doesn't mean you'll never make mistakes again. It means those mistakes don't get to define you. They don't get to hold you back. They don't get to steal your joy. I want you to try something today. Take a moment to close your eyes and picture yourself standing in that courtroom again. But this time, instead of fear, feel peace. See the judge smiling at you, his eyes full of love. Hear him say, "You are forgiven. You are free. You are loved." Let that truth sink into every part of your being. Let it fill your heart, your mind, your soul. And then, carry that truth with you. Let it guide your steps. Let it shape the way you see yourself and the world around you. As you carry this grace, I encourage you to share it in small ways every day. Smile at someone who looks sad. Offer a kind word to someone who's struggling. Forgive someone who's hurt you, even if it's hard. These small acts of love are how grace spreads. They're how the light of heaven shines through you. And when you share this message here by liking it, by commenting, by telling others about it, you're doing the same thing. You're spreading grace. You're shining light. You're reminding the world that love is stronger than fear. I also want you to know that you're not alone on this journey. There are others out there who are hearing this same message, who are feeling this same grace, who are learning to walk in this same love. When you like this message or leave a comment, you're connecting with them. You're joining a community of people who believe in grace, who believe in hope, who believe in second chances. Your comment might be the encouragement someone needs to keep going. Your like might be the sign someone needs to know they're not alone. Your voice matters, and it can make a difference. Let me tell you a little more about why your response matters. Every time you engage with this message, you're helping it reach more people. You're helping it find its way to someone who needs to hear it. Maybe it's someone who's feeling lost, someone who's forgotten what it's like to be loved. Maybe it's someone who's been carrying shame for so long they don't know how to let it go. Your like, your comment, your willingness to share this message, it's like throwing a pebble into a pond. It creates ripples that spread far beyond what you can see. Those ripples can touch hearts you'll never meet, change lives you'll never know. So, what can you say in your comment? It doesn't have to be long or complicated. You could write about how this message made you feel, or did it bring you peace, hope, or comfort. You could share a moment when you felt heaven's grace in your life, maybe a time when you were forgiven, or when you found the strength to keep going. You could simply say, "Thank you for this reminder." Whatever you write, let it come from your heart. Let it be a reflection of the grace you're receiving. And if you're not sure what to say, just a like is enough. It's a way of saying, "I hear this, and it matters to me." Now, go forward in that truth. Share it with the world. And let your heart sing with the joy of knowing you are heaven's own.